seem like OTF broke 600 up though. You got a
OTF
600
break everybody up.
You got a 600 nigga going around showing OTF.
When you come at OTF, you gotta be 100% OTF, not 99, not 97, not 96, not 98, none of that shit. You gotta be 100%. You gotta put OTF before your mama.
Who the hell that is at the door?
It's Big Six. I threw that bitch out there, blew that bitch.
Flashing in this bitch, this VVS, no, this ain't glass. Get a plug to pay for pipe supply, my block, this ain't my last. They know we steppin' shit like a frat house, they don't want no beef. And know these hoes don't got me stressed out, bitch, I got eats. I'm told that shit that blow your chest out, don't think it's sweet. I'm with the I ain't property to no nigga, and all I dug is one time. Pull up here, switchy and a Drake, and then they both fine. I just had a threesome with two bitches, and they both fine. Shake that ass one time for me, I won't tell you, nigga. Drop it on my partner, them they here to throw some figures. Baddest bitch in here, she out on me, and count of figures. Baby daddy wanna gang bang with me, just throw some fingers.
Go. Hey, been a hot minute since you see me, you know what I'm saying? But that's what happens when you touch real money, you know what I'm saying? But let's get into it. You know how it goes. It's motherfucking CTA Media. Caught that ad, boy. And I know I missed a little bit. Since I've been gone. But let me go ahead and refresh some shit just to keep me up to speed. I wrote the shit down. You hear me? All right, Monday Duke and Youngins, case 1 federal. All right, cool. 051 Ooch gets booked. I wonder why. Alright, cool. Q50 Von beef. That shit's dead. They was not beefing with each other. They fuck with each other. Certain people within the sets are beefing with each other, but I'll get into that later down the line because I'm keeping my eye on that shit. But nothing's really been public out loud. But I'll tell you one thing is, what is it? Pharaoh, Big Op, and J Book, they did end up seeing eye to eye at one point in time, but I'm gonna hold back on everything that I've heard so far, and I'm just gonna keep rolling with the shit. All right, Vert and YFG Fatso beef and fight. Hey, I missed that video. It was a hot topic, or in my opinion, it was a hot topic, but it's ongoing because ain't nobody died yet. You know what I'm saying? They ain't sent no shots, and really they're beefing over lyrics, but now it's turned physical, so I'm gonna keep an eye on that as well. And Booney Mo got booked. As of right now, I don't trust nobody in OTF. The only person I trust in OTF besides Schmirkio getting himself out is Duty Low, really. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Varney has anything to do with anything, you know what I'm saying? I don't see his ass in a wheelchair booked, you know what I mean? So as of right now, I don't trust nobody in OTF. All right, now let's get into the topic. Memo, I would say come here and sit down. Let's talk about it. But your ass is already sitting down and talk about it with NoJumper, and everybody knows that's where the feds like to go. You know what I'm saying? Like Adam22 is adamant. He will call the police on you. He will call the police on you. Let me repeat that shit. He will call the police on you, or just give the feds their fucking their video, what they need to get them out of his hair, you know what I'm saying? Because his ass is scary at the end of the day, and white folks ain't want none of that. They don't want none of those problems. They don't want beef with each other type shit, you know what I mean? But Memo, I gotta make this video because, bro, this whole time you've been doing this interview, all you've been doing is getting down on Durk, and the shit's wacky as fuck. Like, at the end of this video, I see this, they're dropping it piece by piece. The whole thing dropped for members only for the NoJumper interview, but as of right now, they're dropping it piece by piece. And the most recent video that you said, that dropped, you said Durk got real love for me. All right, so let's take it from the top then, because when one of the first videos dropped, you said Durk makes motherfuckers choose between their own sets and OTF, you know what I'm saying? You have to be OTF above all, and nigga, that's what OTF is, bro. Like, I'm not saying that in no weird or goofy ass way, but it, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Like, nigga, if you know what the fuck that is, you know what the fuck that is, bro. So no one man can be bigger than this shit, and Smirk ain't bigger than this shit. Like, people think Smirk is the head of OTF. No, if you know how OTF formed, you know how OTF formed. But really, OTF, Lil Durk is just the face of OTF, you know what I'm saying? So no one man can be bigger than the mob. Durk ain't bigger than it because he, obviously, the people who formed OTF, yeah, he keeps them in his circle, you know what I'm saying? So he ain't bigger than OTF. Memo, why are you coming out and sitting there saying Durk demands loyalty? Loyalty trumps all, you know what I'm saying? If there ain't no loyalty, who said it? Who said it best? Because Memo, you come from a GD ass block. Your ass just moved to 600. You said this yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, who said this quote? If we can't come together as one, we shouldn't come together at all. Who said that shit, Memo? You know what I'm saying? Because that's real life literature. That's real life scripture shit. So, if you don't comprehend that, I understand why you say you ain't GD, you ain't BD, but then don't say you're 600 either. Just say you're motherfucking Melvin, whatever the fuck your last name is, you know, because you're always merchant on Steve McGee. I know y'all got different parents or different dads, whatever, but, you know, just say you're Melvin now. Don't even say I'm Memo600. Just say you're Memo from the rack type shit. You know what I mean? Because you can't, the left hand can't move without the right hand type shit. I know that the saying goes reverse. Never let the left hand know what your right hand's doing, but you can't move without each other, gang, and that's just it's just weird because, you know, you got Trap Lil Ross sitting down with you asking you all these questions, and you're sitting there saying like, hey, 97% of the shit you're saying is true. Bro, the feds go back and look at this shit, and now they got a member who's sitting there who's really, you know, confirming everything. And if the feds wanted to do this shit, they could start picking up anybody and everybody over what you're saying and the questions that they're asking you, and confirming, because the only thing you're really not doing is you ain't implicating yourself in shit when it comes to Trap Lil Ross. But when it comes to any other questions he has, you're answering that shit. You don't give no fuck, like you've been saying, right? Because you're your own man. No, it should not go like that. Loose lips sink ships, man. Shut the fuck up. But I swear it's that down Julio talking, because when you be sober, and you can tell when Memo sober, you don't really say much. You be looking kind of at motherfucker sideways. But when that Julio is in you, that's when you're standing up, hand gestures. I can tell the difference, you know what I'm saying? But what the fuck else? Because I wrote this shit down too, because I'm like, man, Memo is just saying all this shit into, of all people, Trap Lil Ross, who he say he's a super fan, but really, when Lil Durk got booked, you were dropping diss songs and shit with Brick Baby, or, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all were treating it like skits, like it was funny, like it was a game, like it was a joke, like y'all are super fans, but what we do here is demonic. So what the fuck is it? Like, are y'all cool? Are y'all straight? But you see who you're talking to. And then Adam, he's just doing this shit for sport. He don't do no research to ask y'all no questions. Y'all are just rolling with the punches. Y'all just, and he'll be the first one to just be like, yeah, you know, he trolls after the fact, like, get y'all booked and then troll. Like, that shit ain't cool, man. You say Booker can't come back to the block because he's too loyal. Even Vaughn said it before he passed away. He made a tweet. I'm gonna try and find this shit, post on my community wall, but I forgot. It was him like flexing some money and shit, and he had said, he's just like, man, like, Memo stays doing goof ass shit, and this is right before his album release party where he ended up dying at. You know what I'm saying? So, man, Memo, I wish you'd just be quiet and not have to. I get Durk put your name in a song, and he's hotter than you, so his voice went further when it came to you dropping your diss song, Nobody's Property. But at the end of the day, y'all is all OTF no matter what at the end of the day, you know what I mean? So Why speak down on the next man? I don't get it. Especially while he's booked, you know what I'm saying? Let him come home to say this shit. And then you want to sit there and really, you kind of, I mean, Durk's already breaking rules and shit while he's booked, but you doubled down on it and said, shit, that's how we made Jump. Vaughn and Durk and Buka and us were all in the booth together, even though they were fighting an attempted murder case and couldn't be around each other. I mean, you could see they're not with each other in the video, but at the same time when that video was made, you could tell, like, they're in the same vicinity, you know what I'm saying? That all the scenery was all shot in one spot, you could tell, for real. But then at the end of the video, you want to sit there and say, Durk loves you, man. That shit was wild as hell to me. I hope you mean that. I hope you love Durk just as much as he loves you, even though y'all traded some jabs and shit, because it ain't got to go that deep, but hey, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But shit, I'm gonna be dropping some more videos, you know what I mean? And shit, I just had to take a little bit of time because there's some motherfuckers who I just gotta get up with, and the only way to get up with them is to be out of sight, out of mind, man, you know what I mean? But it's the summertime, and it's hot as fuck out here, so, but shit, hey, you know how it goes, me. If it's a green light to me, I'm gonna catch you on the green line with it. Until next time, on gang.